Hey everyone, how's it going? So what am I working on now? I got a 2010 Mercury Grand Marquis, and a customer is complaining of a noise from the rear end. He says, I believe it's an axle bearing. Can you hear that? Okay. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, it's not an axle bearing. This is a pinion bearing. How can I tell the difference between a pinion bearing and an axle bearing? All right. First off, I'm hoping you can hear this noise, because if you're not hearing this noise, you're never going to see this video. But if you can actually hear this noise in the video, then you will see this video. But can you hear that high-pitched noise? And as I'm slowing down, make sure there's no cars coming. You hear it? It's still there. That is a fast rotational noise. A fast rotational hum, whatever you want to call it. So that means it's spinning faster than the wheels themselves are turning. So basically, it's the input to the rear differential is what's making the noise. So what's on the input side of the rear differential? Well, it's the pinion gear. You have a pinion gear and you have a ring gear. The ring gear, if the carrier bearings, which are on the ring side, if the carrier bearings were bad, this would be more of a low-speed growl. If an axle bearing was bad, it would be more of a low-speed growl. Basically, 1/3 the speed of this sound. Like, I could just tell because it's just such a quick rotational noise. I'm going to start slowing down here. Actually, I'm going to pull into a parking lot and slow down, and you should be able to hear it. But anyway, anytime you have something that's a quick noise, like even if you heard like a quick chirp, 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 chirp going as you're accelerating or cruising or whatever, it's usually a drive shaft related noise, drive shaft speed related noise. All right, here I am in a smooth parking lot. And it's gone. I try not to accelerate too hard. But you can hear it there pretty darn clear. I hope this is coming through on the video. I really do. But anyway, so you'll have a drive shaft noise, and this is like drive shaft speed related noise. So what's in this system? Okay, you have a drive shaft. This does not have a carrier bearing. It could be a carrier bearing for a drive shaft if you had a two-piece drive shaft, like on some trucks, some cars like Subarus and stuff like that. There's more than that. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. But basically, if it was like a wheel bearing that goes bad, an axle bearing, whatever, it's with the speed of the wheel as it's turning. This noise, I'm not going fast enough for you to hear it, but this noise that we're hearing now is 3 times the speed, roughly, of the rotation of a tire. So that tells me it's the input to the rear differential. So that's how I know it's a pinion bearing. Now, when does that really not apply? It doesn't apply if it's a front wheel drive. It doesn't apply if it's a rear axle. Like I said, it could be a carrier bearing. It could be a wheel bearing, something along those lines. Because I've had people say, well, you know, on a front wheel drive or a rear wheel drive that has independent rear suspension and you have separate axles, what about those? Okay, well, you can narrow it down there again by the noise, by the frequency of the noise itself. A high frequency is the input because your drive shaft is spinning roughly 3 times as fast as the output. That's what gives you your torque multiplication. Some cars, it's 4 and even 5 times the speed going in as what's coming out. Like, let's say this car has, I don't know, say 355 gears. Okay, that means the drive shaft turns 3.55 times for every 1 time an axle turns. If you had 308 gears, it's every 3.08 times that the drive shaft turns per every 1 time that the axle turns. If you had 455s, 4 times that the drive shaft turns is 1 time that an axle turns. So that's kind of how you know that. Front wheel drives, because the axle or the drive shafts are basically driving the wheel directly. If you had a noise like this, it's internal to the transmission. This is in the rear end. I'm going to probably have to rebuild the rear end. I'm not going to bother putting this on a lift. I don't even have room for a vehicle right now on a lift. So I'm going to speak to the customer first, see how far they want to go. I'm 100% positive that this is a pinion bearing. I don't think it's a gear-related noise, like gear mesh noise. I don't hear any humming or anything like that coming from the gears. I think the gears are probably going to be fine, because I've seen pinion bearings that go bad to a point where they get slop and play in them, and then the pinion gear actually will deflect and actually ruin the gear pattern on the ring gear. And basically, once that happens, you're pretty much done. You need to replace the gears, the ring and pinion gear. So, but I think we're going to be okay on this. Just judging by this noise, what I would do in a situation like this thing has 220,000 miles, I believe. What I would do in a situation like this, if this was my own car, I would do the carrier bearings, which are the 2 bearings on the outside of each of the carrier that carries the ring gear. I would do the pinion bearings, obviously races also, and I would do axle bearings and seals. People ask, why would you do axle bearings and seals if they're not making any noise? Well, there's no filter in the rear end. So any fluid that gets circulated with a bearing making noise like that, you're going to get metal contamination running throughout the system. Now, can it hurt the gear pattern or stuff? Sure, it absolutely can. I don't think so, because I don't hear any whining. So I think it's going to be fine. But that's the reason that I replaced the axle bearings, is because you get metal contamination throughout the fluid, and the fluid sits in the axle tubes. So you're going to have it apart. You got to pull the axles out anyway, because you can't get the carrier out. You got to pull the axles out to pull the carrier out to pull the pinion gear out. So in order to do all that, you're right there. You may as well do the axle bearings at the same time. Do basically a complete rear end overhaul. So that's going to be my recommendation to the customer. So I'm going to go back to the shop and just tell them what I found and what I am confident the issue is. And we're going to go from there. So I'm basically going to leave this video at that. Just like I said, I wanted you to hear that noise one more time. There you go. So, all right, I'm going to leave it at that. All right, guys, I hope you got something out of that. If you did, hit that like button. If you could, please subscribe. All right, guys, have a great day. Keep wrenching.